Duncan here at the Golf Centre. Just time to catch up with the latest scores from February and from the beginning of March. I'm on our website here on your screen, and if you go along that green bar you can see scores and results, and that's a members area as much as anything. And on here you can see click here buttons for your medals and Stableford. You can find the tee time link by clicking here, and there's an events calendar which is still out of date. I'm getting closer to having that ready. Here you'll see March medal, which was beginning of March, February Stableford from the end of February, and by submitting a card into any medals and Stablefords you are automatically entered into the Winter Eclectic, which lasts for the 6 months of winter, as does the Break 40. They'll be replaced by new competitions in April. A set of the latest handicaps and my latest video, so you've probably found that video by clicking that little button there. So we'll go through the February Stableford first. That was the third week of February. It's got Christine at the top, but that isn't Christine. We had a mistake with the names on the scorecard, so that would have been fantastic if Christine had got 24 points, but unfortunately that's an error. It's been corrected, even if the results haven't been. Katie Hawkes was actually the best score. Katie got 23 points. That's 5 points more than she should be getting to her handicap of 19, so she had a really good week. She beat her handicap by 5 shots, and that means that Katie's handicap drops from 19 to 14. Some really other loads and loads of good performances here. It probably reflects the changing conditions of the golf course, and we had loads of scores from all sorts, wide range of handicaps, and you'll see points drop down to 19. All these people 19 to 24 points have their handicaps reduced. Remember that name? Where's that name? Dave Watt. He went from 13 to 12 in this competition. All those on 18, 17, 16 and 15 points stay the same, and then there's a small number of people whose handicaps increased. So that was the third week of February. The first week of March is the March medal, and looky, Dave Watt, he did 36 with his new handicap of 12, which is a net 24, and his handicap now drops to 9, so he's gone from 13 to 9 in 2 competitions. That's a gigantic leap. Well done to him. Again, a lot of people enjoying the new conditions, being dry, shorter grass, slightly firmer underfoot, and the scores are dropping all the time. Make a special mention here to Martin Reuter. Martin went round in 29, which is par, which to do that in a competition when you know the card's going in is a really special effort. So 29 drops Martin's handicap down from 2 to 1, which is extremely impressive. We go through all the people who played to their handicap or closer enough to it for it not to change, and there's a handful of people that struggled at the bottom. Their handicaps have gone up as well. So then we go on to the Winter Eclectic, and if you remember the Winter Eclectic, this is the one that remembers your best scores for the 9 holes over the period of October to the end of March. So Luna, who's in the lead at the moment, has managed a birdie 2 on the first, a par 4 on the second, 4 pars in a row to the 6th, and she has at some point birdied the 7th, the 8th and the 9th. So Luna's best golf over the winter is 25 shots, and we give 70% of your lowest handicap that you've held over that period and deduct it, giving you 20.1. Now Luna's in the lead by 1/10 of 1 shot from Graham Cully. She's in the lead by 1 shot from Robbie Hill, and then there's 3 people who are 1.7 behind, so that's 2 shots. Now I did mention that the lowest handicap is remembered over the period, so if any of these people have had a good score in the Stableford or the medal, this number will actually increase. So no, decrease. So this will be reshuffled. So all of you people up here have got a good chance of, with a good couple of scores here and there, of jiggling your way up closer to the top. But only 1 round to go, and that's not this week but next week. That's the Monday of, I can't remember the date. It's the 3rd Monday of the month. That's how I remember it. So that comes to a head at the end of March. The Break 40, which I've really enjoyed, this is where you get points for how many shots you break 40 by. You remember Martin Reuter, who's 29 now, who did his 29, that's 11 shots better than 40, so Martin gets 11 points for that, and he is our runaway leader. The only way Graham can catch him is if Martin doesn't play and Graham goes round in 25. Who knows? anything's possible. We play golf. And after this March, Stableford, the top 16. So at the moment, that's up to including either Ian Ogden or Rodney Self. It'll include Ian at the moment because his last score was 4 points, but Rodney was 3. So all these guys and girls, Peter, Luna, Robbie, Richard, Stegs, Fred, John, Bob, if you can squeak a card in and get yourself up to the early 20s, then you've got a chance of getting in the top 16, because the top 16 go into what's called a scratch knockout, and the scratch knockout will be 4 leagues of 4 where you'll all play each other, and then semi-final, final. That'll make our scratch match play champion for the year. This means that those that qualify for that can't then play in the Bill Miller match play, but it'll be fun nonetheless, and we like fun. So handicaps are all there. You can scroll through and find your handicap if you want it. I think you just probably look at the last set of competition results and it's there. And that's all I need to say today. Make sure you get those cards in the third Monday of March, and let's see who does the business, see who wins and gets their hands on the trophy. Best wishes, lots of love. Bye for now.